Big story coming in from Antigua ahead of Mehul Choksi's court hearing in a court in Dominica. His wife Priti Choksi has broken her silence. Priti Choksi has said, and I quote, "My husband has many health issues. He is an Antiguan citizen and enjoys all rights, protection as per Antigua and Barbada's constitution. I have full faith in the rule of law of the Caribbean nations. We await his safe and rightful return to Antigua at the earliest. What has brought anguish to the family is physical torture and total disregard for human rights of my husband. If somebody really wanted him back alive, why did they need to torture and abuse him physically and mentally?" Unquote. Priti Choksi remains in Antigua. The information that we have at this point of time is that in about 30 minutes from now, a court in Dominica, so 27 minutes and 16 seconds from now, a court in Dominica will begin hearing on a case against Mehul Choksi for illegally entering Dominica. That's the charge in Dominica. India, we are told, has filed documents in a court in Dominica saying there is an Interpol Red Corner notice against Mehul Choksi for serious financial crimes and fraud in India to a tune of 13,400 crore rupees in the Punjab National Bank scam. What will Dominica do? All eyes on that courtroom in Dominica. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Munish Pandey, joining us live for more on this big story. So, Munish, 26 minutes to go. What happens in court? And does this statement of Priti Choksi have any impact whatsoever?
Jabal Gaurav, this is going to be a very big day, not only for Mehul Choksi, but also for India and Antigua. Now, as far as the court proceedings are concerned, we have been given to understand is that the 8-member team, which is already in Dominica, headed by a DIG level officer of Central Bureau of Investigation, will be keeping a close eye on all the documents.
Munish, I quickly want to cut across and listen into Vijay Agrawal, the lawyer, Mehul Choksi's lawyer. Let's listen in.
Wish them good luck.
Sir, how do you see that an aircraft briefed the Choksi back to India? So,
The case in Dominica Court is only the habeas corpus petition, where the question before the court is that whether Mehul Choksi is in illegal custody of the Dominican police or not. So whether he is to be sent back to India or not, what has been done in India, what is the CBI ED case pending in India, that is not the question at all.
and sir, how do you see the whole this case about the?
It is very clearly a joint operation by various countries in collusion, acting in concert, that realizing very well that because we have obtained a stay in Antigua against extradition, so they wanted him to be found out in Dominica, so they took him there forcibly so that they can at least make an effort on the strength of the pending RCN, and that operation is botched up. The operatives they had engaged for this purpose, they overshot, and there were some small time people who indulged in hurting my client and torturing him, and they robbed him also of his Rolex watch, of his money, of his bank cards, and they were pressurizing him to reveal his bank account details so that they can make some money. So it's a botched up operation.
And sir, we also seeing that lots of political all this in this in Antigua also. How do you see this? Because the political parties are making blame game there.
It's a legal matter. Political parties got nothing to do with it. The only thing which pains me is that Mr. Mehul Choksi and continues to be Antiguan citizen. The people in the country should not be taking this stand, leaving him in lurch. They should look for their citizen, they should provide him protection, and they should not say that we are not bothered what happens to him. It is sending a wrong message.
Sir, are you filing any for any legal forum in this regard?
At the moment we are concentrating about today's hearing. Post today's hearing we will strategize that.
Okay, one last question, sir. Do you want to say anything about the things that his communication with the opposition governments, opposition parties of Dominica?
I don't exceed my brief. There were some channels reporting that Mr. Choksi's brother, who is in Dominica, is is meeting the opposition parties. This is people are lying through their teeth, because Mr. Chetan Choksi, brother of Mr. Mehul Choksi, indeed has arrived in Dominica only to see to it that his brother is medically taken care of. But he is in compulsory quarantine, statutory quarantine. So he cannot beat anybody, and we are in the age of the one makes a move, he is filmed. So in the hotel there are CCTV cameras everywhere, so one can access the footage. The moment he landed, he is secluded and he is put into the quarantine. So there is no possibility for him to meet anyone. So all these are cock and bull stories.
Okay, so last question. Anything say about his nationality? Because there is
He is Antiguan national, because as per section 9 subsection 1 of the Indian Citizenship Act, which prohibits dual citizenship. So the moment a person acquires citizenship in any other country, if he was an Indian citizen, by operation of law, his citizenship in India gets terminated immediately with a lightning effect. So I have no doubt in my mind that Mr. Mehul Choksi is not an Indian citizen, he is only an Antiguan citizen.
So India is not the party.
Party in the Dominican proceedings at all. It is the proceeding is between us and the police in Dominica. That we are in their illegal custody. That's the question before the court.
Thank you.
Thank you.